adding an extra layer of age to the doors behind me, I'm going to go with a rust technique using the milk paint in a couple of different colors, a little bit of water, a hair dryer if I want it to look a little bit crusty. And I'm going to be using the milk paint, 3 different colors. I'm using the Provincial Walnut Stain, as well as the Aperol Spritz color in the Milk Paint by Fusion, and the Coal Black in the Homestead House. So you use very little water. In fact, I'm just going to use the spritzer. Ta-da! Always have these handy. I'm going to be using the pointed sash, the number 12, which is the smallest size that we have. We also have the 14 and the 18. This is the classic series. It has the combination of the natural bristle as well as the polyester bristle. And the smallest amount of water I'm going to be using. I'm just trying to keep the milk paint a bit crusty to make it look like actual rust. It's super cool. So I want to create a rust technique around where you would have had the bolts or the screws rust, and I want just the ever so slightly amount of rust kind of, you know, dragging down, dripping down a bit. So applying a little bit of a mist of water. There we go. And I'm also going to put just the tiniest a bit on my working surface, not right on the milk paint, but just so I can dip my brush, the tip of the brush in, and then dip it into the milk paint. I don't really want to mix the milk paint. I just want to be able to have the milk paint touch the moist area here. And because I'm not mixing it, it's going to stay relatively crusty. Smallest amount. I love the Aperol Spritz because of the bright orange, but once you hit that with some of the antiquing wax, it's going to look exactly like rust. You can cake it on a little bit more, just hold it there a little bit. You can also use a hair dryer if you have something that you want to crack right away, just hit it with a hair dryer. That's perfect. Just the lightest mist, and you'll see how the water will start to drip down, and it's going to bring some of the milk paint pigment with it, and it's going to replicate rust. Now, I'm going to apply a little bit too much just to kind of show you how easy it is to rectify anything that, you know, if you don't like the look, just dab it with a rag. And if you do like that look, you can hit that with a hair dryer if you like. Totally up to you. That's going to come dripping down. You can pre-wet this area so it can come down even further. And you see how this is dragging down? So that's going to dry, and it's going to look like little driplets of rust.